So I decided to do my Medal of Honor research project on Daniel Daly. Um, to be a recipient of the Medal of Honor, you must be a very kind and selfless human being, even if that means putting um, others, other people's lives before your own. Um, the Medal of Honor has been awarded 3,517 times. However, most of those people that receive the medal, they served in the Civil War. Only 19 people have been awarded the medal twice. And what makes Daniel Daly so special is that he's one of those 19 people. There are only 72 living recipients. Born in Glen Cove, New York on November 11th, 1873, Daniel was a natural-born fighter from the very beginning. Despite only being 5'6" and having a small frame, Daniel was a very ambitious boxer. Having heard about President Roosevelt's Rough Riders, Daniel was inspired to join the U.S. Marine Corps on January 10th, 1899. Once he survived boot camp, he was assigned to a fleet. Eager to fight, Daniel didn't have to wait long because the Boxer Rebellion would happen in a few months. Daniel and many other Marines were set aboard the USS Newark, which was en route to Taku Bay, China. After they got to Taku, they needed to head over to Peking. However, other Marines were driven away from their station on Tartar Wall, in the city. Private Daly's unit, led by Captain Newt Hall, mounted themselves on the wall. Determined to take the position back, they engaged in very intense combat with the rebels. Finally taking the position back, Captain Hall and the others left to gather needed supplies, leaving Daly to guard the wall entirely by himself. Soon after they departed, the enemy attacked, seeing just a single man with minimal weapons. They thought he would be easy to take down, but what they didn't know is that he was a very tenacious Marine. It's said by some that Daniel only had a bolt-action rifle with a bayonet attached to the end. Others say that he had a machine gun, and regardless of what he had, Daniel had his mind set on raising hell, and that's exactly what he did. He held the position all through the night, and when the reinforcements came back that morning, legend has it that over 200 rebel soldiers were littered dead on the ground around the wall, and this is how he earned his first medal. I previously mentioned that Daniel earned his Medal of Honor twice. Let's fast forward to 1915. Daly was now a gunnery sergeant and was in charge of a 35-man platoon, and they were stationed in Haiti. On October 24th, 1950, the 35-man platoon was ambushed by roughly 400 Haitian rebels while crossing a river. In poor position, they had set up a defensive position. Things didn't look too good for them because they were badly injured. They had lost their machine gun, and they were completely outnumbered. During the night, Daniel crept away from safety, and went back to the river and searched for the lost machine gun. And somehow, by the grace of God, Daly found it, strapped it to his back, and returned without ever getting caught. Because he had gone back for the machine gun, they were able to take out the rebels, and this is how Daly earned his second medal. Now, this badass isn't done yet. World War I came around, and Daly wasn't gonna miss a chance to put up a good fight. During the war, he had many other striking moments. His finest hour came during the Battle of Belleau Wood in 1918. He captured 13 German soldiers all by himself. He rescued 6 wounded Marines that were pinned down by heavy enemy fire. He captured a machine gun nest all by himself with just a Colt 45 and a couple of hand grenades. And all of these heroic actions took place over a couple days. Because of these actions, he was awarded this Distinguished Service Cross and the Navy Cross for what he did at Belleau Wood. At the age of 64, on April 27th, 1937, Daniel Joseph Daly passed away as a true American hero to soldiers and civilians. Dan definitely was not afraid to stand his ground and to put up a good fight against the enemy forces. His legacy lives on through the form of an American destroyer DD-519, the USS Daly. The Daly saw about 27 months of service during World War II.